This is exactly what we've been waiting for. Mitchell Robinson's return is imminent, and Miles McBride has already rejoined the team. You know what that means. The full squad is back. We're going to break down all of these latest reports today. This episode is presented by FanDuel. If you're enjoying the content, please hit that subscribe button and make sure you have notifications turned on so you don't miss any new content. And now, let's get started. Mitchell Robinson's return is imminent. Finally, it has been weeks, but the wait is over. Mitchell Robinson has been on load management even before the season started. But tomorrow night, we could see his season debut for the Knicks. Shout out to James L. Edwards of The Athletic and Ian Bagley of SNY for giving us these following updates. According to them, update, Knicks Mitchell Robinson was a full participant in practice today. And according to Ian Bagley, the Knicks brought along center Mitchell Robinson on the current road trip with the thought he could play. Tomorrow in Chicago is the last game on this trip. But I wouldn't be me if I didn't have multiple NBA insiders confirming the exact same thing. So shout out to NBA insider with the New York Post, Steph Bondy, for confirming this information about Robinson as well. According to him, Mitchell Robinson was a full participant in practice today, and tomorrow night he will be a game time decision, according to head coach Mike Brown. But if you thought we were done, if you thought that was the only good news that I have to offer you guys today, you're wrong. There's even more good news to talk about, and it has to do with our bench, specifically getting back Miles McBride. Shout out to NBA insiders once again, Steve Popper with Newsday and Ian Bagley with SNY for confirming this information for us. Deuce McBride was back at practice today, and Mitchell Robinson practiced in full. Mitch will be a game time decision tomorrow, so we get another confirmation on that. Regarding Deuce McBride, according to Ian Bagley, he is back with the team in Chicago and is expected to play tomorrow at Chicago and is expected to play tomorrow night in Chicago. Knicks could have McBride and Robinson back tomorrow against the Bulls. Let me just remind everybody again, just in case you missed what has been going on. Robinson hasn't played this season due to left ankle injury management. At least that's what they're calling it. But if you ask me and most NBA insiders, they'll tell you the same thing. Everybody believes that Mitchell Robinson suffered some form of injury during preseason, and that's why he has not practiced or returned during the regular season. But thankfully, that injury does not sound severe because clearly he's a game time decision tomorrow and he is likely going to play. Mitch is practicing. Deuce has returned to the team. The two longest tenured Knicks are returning very soon for New York. And Ian Bagley couldn't make this point any clearer. The Knicks should be getting reinforcements tomorrow night in the form of Mitchell Robinson and Deuce McBride. According to Bagley, I think he's probably going to play tomorrow. The Knicks brought him on this road trip with the thought of maybe being able to play, and now they've got him on the practice court. I would be surprised if he didn't play. With Deuce McBride, he was never injured. He was just dealing with a death in his family, and obviously he had to miss a couple of games. But he is healthy, he is ready, he practiced, and he is ready to have an impact off the bench tomorrow night for New York. And we're going to need that spark. Over the last few games, there has been a missing piece on this team. And if you look really hard, you know where it is. It's off the bench. It's Miles McBride. It's his instant offense. We have needed it. We have missed it. And tomorrow night, it's going to be returning. And speaking about returns, speaking about somebody that we absolutely need, especially if we want to see the defense consistent for 48 minutes. Mitchell Robinson, load management, ankle injury management, whatever you want to call it, new injury, whatever. At this point in time, he's a game time decision. This is the closest he's been in terms of returning and actually playing a game. He was not going to come on this road trip for nothing. It's the final game of the road trip tomorrow night before the Knicks go back to MSG and play the Bulls once again on Sunday. So there is no other opportunity on this road trip. And if Mitch does not play tomorrow night, then it really didn't make sense for him to join the Knicks on this road trip. That's why I fully believe tomorrow we are going to see the full roster back together. The full real starting lineup. Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, Karl Anthony Towns, and oh yes, Mitchell Robinson. And this just came in as we're recording this episode. If you had questions about Yabusele, he was also a participant during practice today. So it looks like the Knicks will have their full roster available tomorrow night against the Bulls. What I'm really curious about is the new rotations. Who's going to play center when Mitchell Robinson is out? Are they going to continue going with a double big? Or maybe they'll play one player at center to try to have a more 5 out. Either Cat or, I hope it's not Yabusele, but Mike Brown at times, he has put Yabusele in those situations to see what he can do. I understand why, but Yabusele can never be the lone player at center on the floor for New York. Once again, that means this full Knicks team, this full roster will be available. Now, will they be 100%? Probably not. Will they be 100% healthy? Probably not. Will some players be limited while coming back? Mitchell Robinson? Probably. However, with all of that in mind, we still have yet to see it. The real starting lineup, the real bench, the real rotations, and how it's going to look from a night-to-night basis. I know Mitchell Robinson is going to be load managed throughout this entire season. We still don't know yet what that means for his consistency. Is he going to play 2 games and then rest 3 or 4 games? Or is he going to play every game until back-to-backs? And then once he hits a back-to-back, he'll take multiple days of rest at that point before rejoining the team. It's really up in the air at this point. We have no idea how Mike Brown's going to handle it, but I know he's going to listen to the medical staff regarding Mitchell Robinson and how to utilize him. I'm just happy that tomorrow night, we're likely going to have the full available roster on hand to see what it can do against an undefeated Bulls team exactly when we needed it. Shout out the channel sponsor FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook, for giving us this updated information and these latest odds on how far the Knicks are going to go in the postseason. As you can see here, our first odds is about the Knicks advancing to the Eastern Conference semifinals. And there, the Knicks are favored by Vegas to go to the semifinals. But when you look at the Eastern Conference finals and the odds for the Knicks to make that, it's at +150. So Vegas, they're not saying the Knicks can't do it. However, they're not considering the Knicks a favorite to make it to the ECF again. And you know what? I like that. I like that pressure. I like people doubting the Knicks, stating to themselves, you know what? New York's not there yet. They still have to do more. They have to prove it to me. I love that. When has anybody believed in New York? When has anybody believed that the Knicks could do anything, even in years where they had the roster and the system to go all the way? Nobody believes in the Knicks. And you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way. Don't come on this side now. Don't join the bandwagon now. Stay over there. Watch us work. Watch everybody who has stood with this team year after year after year, losing season after losing season, laughing stock after laughing stock. If some fans have been there with me over the course of these last few decades, then you know what I'm talking about. It's been a very lonely existence at the bottom of the food chain. And only recently have we been coming all the way back up. And I don't care if you've been watching, but you certainly cannot join this train. We are on a rocket ship all the way up to the top of the NBA. And that means the NBA Finals. We didn't get there last year. We did not do what we needed to do. This year, we will get back to the ECF. Despite what the odd makers think, we will win. We will go to the NBA Finals. And then we break the drought that has been plaguing this city for nearly 53 years. And we bring a championship home to New York City. But what about you guys? What do you think about this news stating that Mitchell Robinson could be returning for New York tomorrow night? As Steph Bonnie mentions here, Mitchell Robinson, let me know how you feel about that in the comment section below, guys, because honestly, I would love to hear from you. But that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and smash that like button, leave a comment below. And of course, guys, please subscribe to the channel. Until next time, Knicks fans, take care of yourself, your families, and each other. Peace and love.